Good evening, everyone. Good evening, and welcome to round six of the 2022 GP4 F2 Championship. Our lead commentator Rob, and alongside me today is Dennis. Hello, and welcome to Silverstone.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. Yeah, it's good to be here. Of course, Silverstone, one of the best tracks in the world, without a doubt. Yeah,
Yes, if you missed what happened last time, it was Hento Sinonome who took victory for the second time this season and ended up taking the championship lead. Wait, hold on.
yeah,
What's going? Is my connection? All right, so Flo told us that we're allowed to talk about the F2 performance points, but we're not going to give the points out. So before we get started, why not share the order of the qualifying performances, Dennis? Uh, can you hear me, then?
yeah, you're just cutting out this a bit.
Okay, so in the qualifying performances, I'm only going to give you the top five. Oscano has the most performance points, then it is Chochinat, Kulisec, Blackwood, and Sinonome. That is the order. And now we will proceed to the qualifying session. What is the weather going to be like?
Yeah, let's see. To be honest, I'm expecting some classic British weather here.
Here we
Or
go.
not.
It's going to be bone dry, no threat of rain whatsoever. There is a little bit of chance of rain 1 hour and a half after the session ends, but we don't care about that.
Yeah, because it's
As we've got the Austria loading screen.
yeah, from the base game, of course.
Yeah, indeed.
Anyway,
As we
the
wait to
sun is
get this
yeah,
session underway,
because you had a lot to celebrate after
who's gonna
your win
take?
Formula E. Yeah, anyway, let's go
Yeah,
to
let's not talk
qualifying.
about that though, because I don't want to go too much off topic. Here we go. Then the session has started, and we're waiting for the first car to go out on the racetrack. Who's it going to be?
Let's see. Boss.
Of course, if you're here watching and you haven't done it yet, the sign-ups for the top class are open, so go ahead and sign up if you think you have a chance, or if you just want to sign up and cause some chaos, even if you don't think you have a chance, then feel free to do so. As we get the first car heading out on the racetrack, who is it? It's Jafari Blackwood.
Yep, indeed.
Out onto the racetrack he goes, and he's having an okay season, I'd say, so far.
Yeah, I can agree to that. He got solid points in 4 out of 5 races. Of course, last season was also quite good for him, so he's so far having very consistent form, I would say, in this category.
Yeah, that's right. A lot of our cars are heading out onto the racetrack. I don't expect Blackwood to get any traffic as he's just about halfway done with the lap. Who's gonna take pole is the big question. As almost all the cars are out onto the racetrack, we're just waiting for Blackwood to start his first lap, his first flying lap, of course, and then I'll take you through it as per usual. And all cars are out onto the racetrack. At the back, two of them are impeding each other, it looks like, at the back of the pack, so it'll be interesting to see who that is. But nevertheless, Blackwood is starting a lap in towards the Vela Club complex. And out of club onto the Hamilton straight. You want to get the best run possible to start off your lap. Here we go into Abbey, the first corner. It's not exactly flat out in these cars, but it's still very, very fast. Through Village. The first braking zone of the track, you wanna hit the apex nice and early, and then prepare to go through the loop, the slowest corner of the racetrack. Exit is critical here as you go in towards entry, the left-hander, carrying all that speed, not exactly flat in these cars, but still very fast nevertheless. As Blackwood onto the Wellington straight, completes the first sector over 28.1. Into Brooklands we go, taking a nice early apex and avoiding touching the curb on the outside. Here comes Laffield, which is pretty difficult to get to perfection. Launching through to Woodcut. Flat out, even in these cars, it's no real problem at all. In towards Cops, which is definitely not flat. You want to take a nice line, but not go too wide. He's taking some curb for good measure on entry and on exit. In towards my Agates and Beckett's we go. Probably the most difficult section to get spot on for lap time. You can find a lot of lap time for these corners. It goes very wide on the exit of Chapel to set up the run for the straight 106.8 in the middle sector. Sorry, as he is approaching Stowe Corner. Careful of the track limits there. You're gonna go wide, but not too wide. So let's see. He's done it all right. He's kept all four wheels inside the wide line. As in towards Vale we go, hard on the brakes, and then back once again early on the throttle for the club section. Through the right hand there we go. Sorry. And that is a lap of Silverstone and Blackwood. It says 1 minute 34.7 as the benchmark for everybody to beat. And will Protsuk be able to beat it? I don't think so. No, Protsuk goes second, quite a way off the pace. He must have made some sort of mistake.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, look at. Oh, so let's see what happened to him. I think he made a mistake. Oh, yeah, there is.
Also, question in the chat. No, George. The drivers can't vote for any track. Only tracks that aren't in the top class calendar. Janet goes third in the meantime, as now he is fourth. Start goes second. Kress goes fastest, as Oskin goes fourth. Kulisek goes eighth. Bavona goes seventh. Tilsley goes fifth. Here we have Chobot, who goes seventh. De Oliveira goes 12th. Suto goes 12th now. Arnold goes 8th. Stenonome goes 12th only, the championship leader, not exactly so good. Kirby goes 7th. Zarbak goes 7th. Andreoli goes 2nd. Here we have Broster. Broster 7th. As Sazonov is up next. Sazonov goes 18th and Prazan goes 14th.
Yep, I would say quite some interesting first laps. And currently, it's Tobias Kress who's in front with
Yeah,
Andreoli
not by
right
much
behind him.
though.
Yeah, that
Looks
is
like he's
true.
holding up Curtis a little bit here. Pratik, in the meantime, all the way down in last, so unfortunately he's not having a great time as him and Ceresny are coming to the pits at the same time, quite close to contact there. Let's take another look at it. Ceresny tried to go for the inside, tried to pass him before they entered the pits, but realized he couldn't do it.
Yep, it's a lucky
Also,
escape.
just a question for Flo, what version of the track are we on? 2018? 2019? Okay, because I was looking at the flags of the driver and the driver faces in the pit lane there, the real life drivers, of course. And I noticed Danik Fiat, so I thought it had to be 2018 or something.
It's Rodkin, actually.
Oh yeah, Sirotkin, my bad, not Fiat. Sorry, but nevertheless, because Fiat didn't race in 2018, of course. As Kress
Yeah.
is back in the garage, he has a Trident going inside of him, which is a little bizarre, not gonna lie. The Oliveira is also being wheeled back. What's more realistic than F1 cars driving through a volcano? Uh, I have a suggestion for Flo. Make the wildcard race the volcano circuit, please. Just kidding. Just
Oh,
kidding.
God. If we put enough of barriers on the bridge, then why not?
And now what we should call the volcano race? We should call it Drive to Survive. Literally.
Oh, God.
Also, we are talking about this because after tomorrow's race, we will announce the second voted track, of course.
Yeah.
F1 cars driving at a Mario Kart circuit with power-ups. Oh my goodness. As we're waiting for the second runs to get underway, a reminder that one car will be left in the pits, so that guy will not get a chance to set a fifth run. Who's it going to be, I wonder?
Yeah, you of course have to wait and see on that.
Looks like Protsuk is the first one out.
Yep, of course
And
after
64
mistakes.
Wario Stadium is the wild card.
Oh man, I like this track.
Anyway, some other cars are out onto the racetrack as well. China, Tsunome, Kulisech, Resnia, Blackwood, and Kress are out on track.
Yep, so of course, the other drivers are making their way back onto the track.
Yes. And of course, Protsuk will start his flying lap, and you'll have to take us through, Dennis.
Yeah, of course.
Nintendo Mushroom GP. Nintendo Mushroom GP says Hento, huh? Interesting. DS Waluigi Stadium, DS Waluigi, what I call it, race, or Rainbow Road, or Luigi Circuit. Very simple layout for great racing, says George. As Dennis take us for the lap.
Sure, why not? As now we have Potsuk going through club to start his lap now onto the Hamilton straight. He goes over the line there. Now going almost flat out here through Abbey. Then through Farm as someone left the pits there. He now makes his way through Village. Then onto the, as you mentioned, slowest corner of the track. The loop.
Check the chat.
Yeah, we'll do later. But as you know, he's onto the Wellington straight. Now approaching the first sector split, he's down on his personal best. As he now goes through Brooklands and then Luffield. Now onto the old pit straight.
As it looks like Broster is the driver who stayed in the pits on this run.
Yep. Indeed, as now Potsuk approaches Cops Corner. A very, I would say, corner with a very big moment. As speaking of which, he goes through Maggots and then Beckett's. Then through Chapel as he now approaches second sector split. Only, oh god, he's 1.3 seconds off. Personal best.
Yeah, not good.
I think, of course,
He
will
was
improve.
already in last.
Yeah, but let's see if he stays in last or maybe if he can improve. I mean, now goes through the chicane for the final time. Now through the final corner, across the line with Potsuk go and will he improve? Of course, but he stays in last.
Yep, that's right.
Now Kulosek is approaching the line and he doesn't improve. South China goes 16th. Oh, that's engine failure for Sinanome.
Engine problem for Tsunonome.
Yeah, that's his
The
quality
championship
done.
leader's engine has blown.
And he's only P17.
Yep, spare car ban, of course. Just
Now,
like Zorbak in the previous race, the championship leader struggles to qualify.
the Oliveira improves but stays in 21st. Jobot goes 8th.
Yellow flags are out, has third,
Doesn't
crosses
improve.
the line without improving. Tsunome has stopped the car as Bavona,
That's not
who is
what I
having a
expected.
woeful season, is currently not improving.
Yeah, indeed, as now Curtis goes into 5th as Kirby improves as well. As now Oscar will not improve, stays in P6. Prasan goes 10th.
Razan goes 10th. As you have Zorbak, he is up on his personal best. He goes into the top 10. He goes 8th. Suto took the podium at Austria, was held up here.
Yeah, he got held up by Zorbak there.
Zorbak improved on his lap despite overtaking a car in the middle of it.
Impressive.
Have Arnold. Arnold goes into the top three. Great lap there. Improved by 9.
Now, I think we will take a replay of where the engine failure for Syndrome happened. It was very early in the lap.
Yeah, that's right.
So
He had just started his lap, but we didn't see smoke until way later in the lap.
Yep, they
Yeah, it's through turn 1, the engine he started to lose power through
yeah.
turn 1,
He was
and he
exactly
was
three
already two and
seconds
a half
off.
seconds down the first sector.
Yeah,
Yes, and then later on, we actually started to see smoke from the car. So he had been suffering from the loss of power for a while, but once we saw the smoke, it was clear to see
yeah.
that
Wait, I think
that
something
this
happened
was
there.
it for him.
Oh, happened to his
What?
car. I think something weird happened. I
Dennis,
think
check my comment in the chat. You're gonna like it. Read it
you know, group chat or in YouTube.
in YouTube.
Grumpy Rockin' Racing. Oh god.
Yes,
As now, of
this
course, we
is
will.
just amazing.
Yeah,
And of course, the famous "This race is on fire."
yeah.
Now
Of
we're
course,
just waiting for a spare car ban to be enforced. We just need to wait for Sonome's car to spawn in the garage, and it has, so we don't need to wait for anything.
but where actually is it?
Should be in his garage, no? Because the
I think
game
this
says it is in
reminds.
the garage, but
Oh, the
is that
Oliveira has a
another
problem
engine
as well.
failure?
But at least he
Yeah,
somehow
but
made
he's
it
gonna
back
get
to
it
the pits.
repaired.
Oh, that's so. I was not expecting, to be honest.
Two engine
Also,
failures in a single qualifying session. My goodness.
have we ever have seen this before? I'm not sure.
No. We haven't seen an engine failure in qualifying for quite a long time, and now we get two.
Yeah, that
Even
is
if he brought it into the
absolutely.
pits, he's gonna have the spare car ban enforced on him.
Well, this is ludicrous. Of course, for De Oliveira, it's a huge shame because he's in 21st only. Yeah, that is probably done as well.
Yeah.
Yep. And after we have put the spare car ban on Sinobe's car, we will unfortunately have to put it as well on De Oliveira's car. I think.
Yep. This is the first time I've seen someone have an engine failure as he was coming into the pits. The first time since IFMC. Of course, in
I don't
IFMC, the
understand that
driver who
one.
had an engine failure was able to continue.
Oh,
It was Ricardo, by the way.
I
No,
think.
Joe. Flo said that the spare car ban is enforced for De Oliveira, even if he made it back to the pits.
Yeah, yeah, and
Yeah, the
spare car
engine is
ban means.
busted.
Yeah, spare car ban means spare car ban. Even if you make it back to the pit, you have no spare car, so.
I mean, if you get back to the pits with some damage, it should be okay to repair, but with an engine failure, it makes sense.
No. Yeah,
As Project is back out on track once again for the third run. So is Broster, who's gone out just about now. Wait, where is Broster on the mini? Oh, Broster's about to start his lap. He's nearing Stowe. I didn't even notice him until a few seconds ago. Yeah, Broster is about to start his third flying lap. So here we go. He's gone out
it's
extremely early.
yeah,
He's gonna
because
get
he
some
stayed in the
traffic,
pits.
perhaps.
I unfortunately think he might do. No, wait, he doesn't. No one is near the pit exit. So
No,
he's
people are
lucky.
quite slow to go out for this third run, as Broster is starting his second run through the flat out left hand. There we go. The breaking point for Village is a little bit tricky. You want to hit that apex quite early, but you don't want to overshoot. It can cost you a lot of time, as you need the best line possible into the loop and into entry. You can find so much time in this first sector. As Broster is down by over 2/10 on his personal best, over 4/10 on P1, so I don't expect him to improve.
Yeah, at least not at the moment, but let's see if he can find some time, of course, to Cops and then Maggots Chapel. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, indeed.
The exit looked like quite clean, I have to say. Good. Do one of the most feared corners on the world, to be honest. No, he lost a lot of time.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, it's not Alex Broster who will finish his lap. It will not be an improvement for the Campos driver, as the end was almost 4/10 down. As Crest starts his next lap. Also, Andrioli is in the pits.
Yep.
No, Protsuk is an improvement, but only by 2/10. We expect a bit more from him if he wants to go out of the bottom. Heading towards Whale. Then going to Club now, I would say. Then to the final now onto the pit straight, into the Hamilton straight. Where he improve. Oh, he still stays in last. Oh man.
Chobot
Okay.
is currently not improving in the meantime.
Yep. So I don't think he will improve as well. We expect him to stay in 13th. Now comes onto the Hamilton straight. And
He
how
doesn't
much?
improve.
Yeah, 1 second off. Up Cress. I think he also will not improve, but of course he is currently the man to beat in P1. They're almost half a second down. So who's the next one? Seresnia doesn't improve. What about Kirby? Doesn't improve as well. Oscar, no. Blackwood doesn't improve as well. Chao Chinat, also slower. Kulasek goes to 14th. His Arnold who had quite a bit of lockup, but not that big. But he won't improve anyway. Zeno goes across the line. Yep. No improvement there. He still is a third, which is a good effort. As Sazonov improved. Brazan didn't improve, but Bivona did to 13th place. Sobak doesn't improve as well. Curtis stays where he is. Chobot's coming back into the pits, and I think that's the third run done. The top three is
Yep,
still the
that's
same.
right.
Another question is anybody capable of beating Crest time? Or is the track or the tires or the tires not in the best shape anymore.
I think it's just that the drivers can hook up the laps as nicely as before.
Yep, that I think is the main reason. So if someone doesn't pull out a blistering lap at the end, speaking of which, I think we could see still 2 laps for some.
Yeah.
Or definitely for Andreoli. Of course, he was the guy who stayed in the pits alongside, ironically, his teammate Sinrome, I think,
Yeah.
and also the Oliveira.
No, not Sinonome. Broster. Broster stayed in the pits.
Yeah, I
And of
mean,
course, Sinonome stayed in the pits because he's got the spare car ban enforced.
yeah, that's what I mean. I think I just wasn't too clear on that. But anyway, it was Andreoli, who is currently in a very great second place.
Hello, Nico. You haven't missed practice because practice is tomorrow, like Joe said.
Yeah, that's practice on a Monday. That's so 2018. But anyway, so Andreoli is now going through the loop. Now hard on the accelerator. Now he's going to to Aintree, I mean, on the Wellington Straight. Once we will see many overtaking. Now, I think Andreoli made a
He's not
mistake.
improving.
He's going wide. And he's off.
He's gone
And
off
he
track
spins.
there. He spun it. Well, he wasn't improving anyway, but that just seals the deal.
Yeah. Oh, he almost lost it again. He's just saved it. That's his lap ruined. Yeah, of course, it was at that place where, of course, last season here, we saw spectacular crash with Ben Spalding and Dennis Kraft, of course. With both not here anymore. So, who will be the next driver to start a lap? I think it's Chobot. Yes, it is Chobot. So, hopefully he can do a better lap than Andreoli on this run. He goes not to Abbey, to farm as he got someone at the pit exit. I think this will. He will not like this. Now he will, at this part will get some slipstream, but I think he got compromised too much at the beginning. The lap, of course, he now has to overtake. I think is that Arnold. No. By the way, Zorba stayed in pits this time around. Now Jobo's lap is ruined as well, which is a shame. But how he could maybe make the move to Stowe. No, safe behind. That's his lap completely done. But it also could compromise Arnold's lap, I think, maybe. Yeah, look at that, 1.1 seconds off. That's not an improvement here. No, yeah.
Nope, definitely not. As Zorbak stayed in a
Yes, said it, but anyway. So Broster, I don't think he will improve. He's currently P11. Of course, let's remember last time he had that demon of a demon start, which in the end wasn't awarded with some points, which was a shame. He didn't improve. Portiuk, he is an improvement. He needs an improvement. He's still in last. Now where will he go? Did he manage to get the good lap in? Yes, he's going to 10th. Sebastian goes to 11th.
It's finally some improvement as here goes Oskan finishing the lap. Currently not improving, but he might.
Nope.
No.
By a long shot. 1 second off his personal best.
Here goes Tilsley. As hello, Alex Curran, welcome to the chat. China is setting a lap here. He goes up to 17th with that improvement. Crash doesn't improve, but he's still good for him to take original pole. Third goes into the top 4. Good effort there as Blackwood has been relegated down to 5th because of that.
He stays there.
Blackwood doesn't improve.
Curtis.
Curtis doesn't improve either.
Oh.
Walk up there for Sazonov.
Did
This is not going to help his chances of signing up for Mercedes.
Oh god. What was he thinking?
If he wants to beat Kyle Lopez to the seat, he's got to do better than this.
Yeah,
honestly.
He has to win every race by a lap. Then we can talk. Oh, that's the problem.
Anyway, Arnold has
there was no fuel. Never mind.
Does he have a problem or is it just low on fuel?
It was just low fuel, I think. Because if I see something on the dash.
Kulisevich has gone 11th.
Yeah, that was a false alarm.
And that's it for the 4th runs. I'm not sure if we'll have time for run number 5 given the amount of time left. But some drivers could go out in time.
Few could get the final lap in, but they have to go onto the track quite soon.
You know who else has a great chance to get the Mercedes seat along?
Who?
Casper Gildy.
Oh,
Casper Gildy.
Oh god, not that guy. Of course, this.
Oh yes, that guy.
Yeah, that of course. This has to provide that he have to sign up, which I don't see happening.
No, he hasn't done it yet. Yet is the key word.
Yeah, because there's still 5 days left in the sign-ups, so still plenty of time.
And I'll be in Switzerland for the last 2 of those days, so I might not be able to edit my choices. So I better make sure my choices are good in time. I've made my own spreadsheet and I'm tracking everyone's signups.
Yeah, I'm doing
just so I can get the best idea of what I should do for myself. If you want to see my spreadsheet of everyone's choices, you can ask me and I might or might not give it to you depending on some factors. As it looks like we have a car out on track, it's Andrioli.
Yeah, I will definitely not ask for your spreadsheet because I have one myself.
You have one yourself? That's interesting.
I'm doing that since, what was it, 2019 or 2018 season even? But yeah,
oh.
Talk about that.
I thought I was the only one doing this.
No. Yeah, we should get
You're making a spreadsheet as well, Flo.
For that. But anyway, let's focus on Andrioli's final lap here.
Anyway, Andrioli has started his lap.
Hopefully,
as it looks like we have some more cars out on the racetrack. We have 30 seconds. We have about 20 seconds to go until it'll be too late. As Zorbach is safe, he will make it in time. Of course, he did forfeit one of his previous runs by staying in the pits, so it looks like this will be run number 4, not 5 for him. About 5 or so seconds left, and I don't see anyone moving out of the pits. There is one car now, but I don't think he's going to make it.
Will be close. No, wait. Yeah, will be close.
No, you'll probably miss out.
Maybe by just
so the drivers who have made it are Kress, Androli, Blackwood, Oskantelzi, Zorbach, Protsiuk, Teresnia, Broster, Chobot, and Jojanet. Or the one of them could miss out.
It's not Andrioli. It's going to.
Flo really likes the enthusiasm people are showing when they're making spreadsheets, huh?
And that shows that we are interested.
Well, as long as it's fine, that's good. But do your spreadsheets have color codes?
No.
Because mine does.
I'm too lazy
Not yet,
for that.
anyway. Yeah, I always color code my spreadsheets once I have done enough drivers for them.
Yeah.
As here goes Andreoli finishing a lap. We've got 40 seconds left in the
But he
session. Now
made a
less than
mistake
that, of
there. Yep.
course.
He clearly made a mistake there. Into club.
It's not gonna hurt him too much either way. He's on the front row.
Yep, that's true. So we have
So China has made it.
20.
Some cars are going out on track far too late just for mileage. Blackwood has made it. Oskan has made it.
Tilsley has made it.
Tilsley has made
Crest will
it.
make it.
Kress will also make it. The provisional pole sitter has been on pole this entire session, and with 10 seconds to go,
But Selesnya
he
will
might
not
be the
make
last
it.
one crossing the
No.
line.
Oh, this will
He
be very
could.
close.
1-0.
Oh, that was
He's
so
made it.
close.
This is the closest call I've seen so far. He's made it. Look at that. Before the
Oh,
checkered
that's
flag.
so close to call. He's still.
Yeah, made it by just a tenth of a second, I think. Zorbak improves to go
was
second.
That's now German
That's
1, 2,
massive.
3. No, I was wrong. German 1, 2 with P4 as well.
France is part of Germany again, like World War II. Oh my god, no.
God damn it.
Germany, stop starting wars.
Perkele.
Perkele indeed, as Protsuk is being impeded on his lap. Oh no, Flo, don't you dare Anschluss. Anyway, Protsuk is going to finish his lap and he's not going to improve because he was held up.
But at
So
least
there he
he's
goes.
10th.
Yeah, at least there's that. Now he's not 10th anymore because Broster has gone up into 8th. So China is not improving.
But yeah,
Nico said it's Anschluss time.
Oh god.
By the way, Nico, do you want to play some Fortnite after this? Because I don't mind. Yeah, so China doesn't improve. Chobot and Oskan didn't improve, neither did De Oliveira. Bavona is not made it in time. Tinsley didn't improve. Kress doesn't improve. He doesn't need to anyway. He's on pole. And Teresnia is improving, so this lap that he got him in the nick of time, this is going to be safe for him. So let's see where he can go. Here goes Teresnia. Only 12. He's found the 10th. But that's it for qualifying, and Tobias Kress is taking pole position.
Yeah, that's
as we have a little bit of contact there between Oskan and some other car.
Was I seeing? Was not seeing right, or did the car lost the steering? Or maybe that's. Oh, I was right.
Oh my goodness! How did this happen? China drove straight to the back of him. That's how it happened.
I mean, my eyes are not the best, but I was thinking that I was
at least
seeing
at
things.
least we won't need to enforce the spare car ban on these guys. So let's be thankful for that.
They're still going.
Yeah.
But anyway,
and because there's no point in doing that, as we got a lot of cars running close together here.
Look at this.
But the session is over.
Oh god! What a crazy session to be honest.
Dear God, 3 failures in a single session. But can we jump to results now? Okay, here we have the qualifying results. It's Tobias Kress on pole with Nicholas Zorbach joining him on the front row. Misses out by only 12 thousandths of a second. Santino Androli is 3rd with Alexander Arnold 4th. James Sturt is 5th with Jafari Blackwood 6th. Aaron Curtis is 7th with Broster 8th. Samuel Oskin 9th, Tilsley 10th, Protsuk in 11th, and the second half you can do it.
Alright, then Kite Svestia improved on his last effort, going to P12. Wojtek Brusek is P13 with JP Kirby in P14. Agi Prazan is in 15th with Bivona 16th on the grid. Chobot will start from 17th with South China at 18th. Sazonov will start from P19 with Hento Sinome with that engine failure early on. Will start from P20, the championship leader. Joseph Frederick Suto maybe could do some miracle comeback like last time, but he has to restart from 21st. And Bernardo de Oliveira, the least experienced driver on the grid, will start from last.
Who had another engine failure.
Yeah, that as well.
But that's it for the qualifying session. Thank you very much, guys. We will see you again tomorrow for top podcast practice and qualifying, and also for the F2 race. Until then, that's been it from myself and Dennis. We will see you again soon. Bye bye.
Bye. Don't forget to sign up.